All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to show you my complete 20-ounce tumbler workflow using MyDesigns completely. The only other tool I'll be using is Photoshop to make my tumblers seamless. But other than that, everything is done here in MyDesigns, and it's a really, really quick process. So let's get started. I have 10 different prompts over here that I had ChatGPT and my prompt variation generator create for me. I'm going to bring those over here and I'm going to paste all 10 of them right in here. Now, you don't have to use MyDesigns and the Dream AI to create your designs. You can use any image generator you like. I'm using this just to save some time. And I pasted them all in there, and now I'm going to click parallel prompts so it will generate all of them at one time. So I'm going to hit Dream, and we'll give this just a minute or two to create all my images. Okay, so here are all the images I created, and I'm just going to go through my list here and pick the ones I want. I like this one, and I like this one, and this one over here on the right. And then the hedgehog here, and the chipmunk, fox. I like this bear with the little mouse. And I think I'm going to go with that owl and this fawn, and then this goat, and that should be it. Yep. So I'm going to save these to listings, okay? And I'm going to have them upscale for me right away. And it's sending it to Tumbler Wraps and Straight Design. Okay, so I'm going to hit Save to Listings, and that takes just a second. So we'll give it just a minute to do its thing. All right, so those have been saved. So I'm going to go over here to my listings, click that on the left, and you can see our 10 designs are in here. So they've already been upscaled to 4096 by 4096. So the next step is going in here. I'm going to select all, click on Canvas here. I'm going to create a new template that is 2790 by 2460, which is the size I need for my tumblers. I'm going to hit Create. I'm going to hit Add Listing to File, and I'm going to select Add to All. So it brought in each one of those to its own canvas. All right. Now for position, I'm going to say fit to width, and I'm going to tell it to position in the middle. All right. So you can see it has done that. Now I'm just going to right click on this image and click sync. And that does it to every one of my other designs. It has made it fit to width and then centered it on the canvas. Okay. Now you can look at them separately and decide if you want to move them around a little, but I think I'm pretty happy with them just the way they are. So I'm just going to click on Save up here, and I'm going to save them to the straight, overwrite the ones I already had, and click Save, and tell it to overwrite the files. So now it'll take just a second while all these overwrite. Alrighty, and they are done. So now this is where we move out of MyDesigns for just a second. I'm going to come up here to Quick Actions, Download. I'm going to download the straight design. I'm going to click Download, and I'm going to have it put it in my Tumbler Designs working folder. Okay, I'm just going to hit Select Folder and give MyDesigns permission to edit that folder. And it is adding our new images into this folder for me, okay? So we'll give it a second to download all 10 of them, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so it downloaded all 10 of those images, and now I am going to open Photoshop. And in here, new file, and I'm going to use my 20-ounce tumbler. Hit create, and we have a 27 by 90, 2460 canvas here. Now all I'm going to do is drag an image over, and I am going to run an action. I'm going to run my seamless tumbler. Seamless with save here. Just going to select that and click on it to run it. And it is going to make these seamless for me pretty quickly. Okay, and that looks good. So I'm going to hit continue. Okay, what am I doing here? I did something wrong. Okay, we're going to run this again. I don't know what I did wrong, but I muffed it up. So I have to rerun the action, but it only take a second. All right, it looks good. Continue. And just that quickly, it is done. And we're just going to overwrite the existing image. Okay, and I'm going to pull the next one over, delete that bottom layer, run this again. Okay, that looks good. Continue. And we are just going to repeat that process for all 10 of these images. Okay. I'm going to do the rest off camera. There's no point in you watching me do each and every one when they are exactly the same. I'll be back when they're done. Okay, so I finished the last one. So what we're going to do is go back to MyDesigns, and now we're just going to delete these. The ones we already made, we're just going to delete these listings because it's easier to re-upload all new listings than it is to stand there and try to upload these images one at a time to their particular listings. So let me grab these and get these uploaded, drag these in, and now we have 10 designs again, and it'll take just a second for these to upload. All right, so they're all uploaded again. So now these are the right size, the right DPI, and they are seamless. Okay, if you are working with, say, Recraft's seamless design generator, then you don't have to go through the extra process of putting them in Photoshop and making them seamless. So that would save you even more time. So now what I'm going to do is create my mockups. All right. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to load my mockup profile. Let me find it quick. Tumbler apps. All right. And I'm just going to click. Let me make sure they're in the same right mockup spaces just to be sure. If I want that one in mockup too. All right. Now I'm just going to hit generate mockups. And it's going to generate all my image mockups for me. And there they all are, which is fantastic. So now what we're going to do is we are going to upload our freebie file. If we're offering like 5 free designs, we have a PDF that will link our customers to download their free files. So I'm going to upload that now to my listing. So I'm going to click upload and upload file to multiple listings. Okay, and now I am going to find that file that's in here. And here it says free files download. So I'm going to drag that and drop it in there. And I'm just going to pick a unused file slot. So I'm just going to put it in Mockup 9 and click upload. And that's going to add that PDF that I want included with every purchase inside of my zip file when I list these, okay? So that's done. Our next step is to create an image with a banner on it that tells people they're getting 5 free designs whenever they make a purchase. So we're going to go up here, back to Canvas. We are going to create a 2000, let me double check this quick, I'm not sure. 2000 by 1600. That's what size these mockups are. So go to Canvas, templates, 2000 by 1600, okay? Hit create, and we're going to add mockup 1. All right, and we're going to click add to all. So there's our mockup, and now we want to add something to it to show people that they're getting free designs. So I'm just going to grab a shape over here on the left, click on shapes, and let me grab this little, no, I don't want to use the banner. Let's just grab a rectangle. We'll put it up here in the corner. We'll make it bigger. And let's change the color of it to like a pink, something like that, so it is different from our mock-up, okay, so people can see it clearly. Then we're going to come back over here onto the left and click on rich text. We're going to click add text. Now I'm going to move that up here into the spot where I have that little banner, okay? And I'm going to double click on it. And in here, I'm going to put 5 free files with every purchase, okay? And hit close. Now I'm going to adjust the font size on this. It doesn't need to be that big. Let's make it a little smaller. There we go. And just center it right there on that banner. So now people can clearly see that when they buy from you, they are getting 5 free files. And you can change the font face to whatever you want. I think I'm going to use that one there. I'm going to make it a little bigger now. Just like that. And now we have our banner showing people they're getting free designs. And again, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to choose sync. Oops, let me select everything on here. Right click, sync. Okay, so now it has added that little banner to every one of my listings, just like we wanted, right? And you can do different things. If you have a photo that you use and it already has your free files, if you've made an image with that on it, you can upload it. Like here, let's say my logo said 5 free files with each purchase. I could pop that right in here. You can pop your logo in here as a watermark. It's up to you, but you can do a lot here through Canvas. There's no need to go into another program to add your free file information. All right. So once we have that done and it has been added to each one of these, we're going to click Save again. And this time I'm going to save this to Mockup 5 because I don't want it to overwrite my first mockup. I want to keep one plain, but I also wanted this one here. So I'm just going to put it in Mockup 5 and hit Save. And it will take just a second for that to do that. And there it is. And if we double click it, we can now see there it is, 5 free files with every purchase. So now I'm going to bring up the list view and I'm going to go to Vision AI. T-shirts, I'm going to deselect. I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom and select Other. And I'm going to write in here 20-ounce skinny tumbler sublimation design. And that's what it is. That's what my product is. And my platform is Etsy. And you do want to use the MD 2.5. That is the newest model, and it does the best job. And down here, under custom instructions, I am going to put do not repeat words in title or tags. It doesn't always work, but it cuts down on the repeats. And then because I do have general information in here that I want in every listing, instead of overwrite, I put prepend. And now I'm just going to hit generate listing data. And it is going to generate my titles and my tags for me, and even add a little bit more to my description. Alrighty, they are done. So now we can look at these and make sure they're right. Squirrel 20-ounce skinny sublimation, cute animal printable, floral hat, summer beverage, butterflies. That looks good. Over here in my tags, we've got squirrel design, tumbler design, 20-ounce, cute animal. All those look pretty good. And I'll just check these and make sure that they say what I want them to say. Floral cat, that looks good. Butterfly bees, lavender purple flowers, goat tumbler wrap, and all my tags look pretty good. Okay, so everything looks good. So I am ready to publish. So what I'm going to do is go to Publish, Etsy, select files to sell, and I'm going to select my design. And then I'm also going to select my Mockup 9. That's where I put my PDF with the link to download their free files. So I want both of those files in my zip. When people download the zip file, it will have their image and the PDF to download their files. So then we're going to hit next step. And now we have our mockups. And we have different size or different mockups, but I want this one to be first. So I'm going to drag that over, put it in first place. Then I think instead of having these two right next to each other, I'm going to put this one in the middle. So we have this one, then this one, this one, this one, and then how to download. And that looks good, but you see I drug this one over into the first position, so this will be my main thumbnail. Then I'll hit next, next, and finally publish. And these will show up in my draft folder in my Etsy shop, so let me get over there and show you that quick. Alrighty, and here we are, and these are our new listings right here in our draft folder. So all we have to do now is select them. In fact, I'm just going to select all because everything is the same in here. They're all tumbler wraps. Select all, change selection, make sure it's in my tumbler wrap section, and hit apply. And now these are ready for me to publish whenever I want to. Okay, in fact, I will do 5 of them now, and I'm just going to hit publish. And now those 5 will be live. So you can do that whenever you want. You can stockpile your draft folder in case you are busy and you don't have the time to do designs every day or every week. You can stockpile things in here for future use. All right, so that is my workflow. And, you know, we're looking at about, even with the time I paused the video, I'm looking at maybe 30 minutes to design and list 10 tumbler wraps. So that's pretty good, all right? But you can really do almost everything right inside MyDesigns. Even the only thing you can't do if you're on the free program, free plan, would be publish these from MyDesigns. But if you have a paid plan, there's really nothing you can't do in here except for making them seamless. That you have to take them out to Photoshop to turn them seamless, and then you just re-upload them. And it really takes very little time to do. If you're making designs that don't need to be seamless, if you have like a white background on them, um, it takes even less time. If you're using recrafts, seamless pattern, image generator inside Dream AI, it takes even less time because you can do all the resizing and upscaling right here in MyDesigns. All right. So that is my Tumbler workflow. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, just let me know.